So we're going to continue our push-up work today. It's push-up 4x5, only it's not regular push-ups. You're going to do eccentrics. So you're going to start from a plank position, 5-second plank, and then 5-second eccentric down to the floor. And then you're just gonna get up any way that you can. And then the second move is a reverse plank. We're gonna go over that when we get there. Oh, hang on. Have one more person. Liz, hi. I don't think I've ever met you before. Are you from Sam's mom group? You have to turn on your mic for a second.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am not from Sam's mom group. I am a friend of Amy's.
Oh, okay. Hi. Welcome. All right. So we were just doing the briefing. I'll go over it again. We've been doing push-up work weekly. So today the push-up work is from a plank position, 5-second hold, and then a 5-second eccentric down to the floor. And then you can either push up from there if you can push up, or you're just going to push yourself up any way that you can. The next move is reverse plank. I'll go over that when we get there. And then the third movement is tempo wall squats. So just find a place where you can face a wall and squat. And you can even go off camera for that. So you don't have to keep moving your phone or computer. Then the Metcon is an 8-minute AMRAP of 8 Renegade Rows. So it would help if you had 2 dumbbells for the Renegade Rows, preferably some lighter weight dumbbells. Amy, I know you have 25s. I think that's going to be too heavy. So if not, I'll have a body weight option for you to do, or if you have lighter dumbbells, that's great too. Liz, I don't know what you have.
I just have 1 dumbbell.
That's fine, totally fine. The second movement is 8 push-ups, and that if you don't have full, very strict push-ups, you're gonna do that from an elevated position, so a couch or a chair or something like that, and then goblet squats, and it's whatever weight you have. Amy, that's not going to work. You'll just do it body weight, which will be fine. So let's get started. Let's start to warm up. Just everybody turn off your mics for now. All right. Let's start with 25 jumping jacks. 25 jumping jacks. All right, let's stretch out our legs a little bit. So you're going to start in a lunge position or half kneeling position. Here's the side view of that. You're going to take the front leg and push it off to the side. So opening up your hip just as wide as you can. Mine happens to be, if I outstretch my arms, it'd be in line with my arm, but you don't have to do that. All right, so we're just going to lean in towards that side. You should feel a nice stretch on that part of your leg. Get a little more weight on that side by leaning on it with your upper body. And we're just going to do 10 on this side, and then you're going to switch. Once you've done 10, you're going to switch sides. Get a little longer with each rep. All right, so now you're going to come into a long lunge. I'm going to show you 3/4. And my foot is between my two hands. And I'm going to bring my knee out to the side, just as low as I can get it. That'll make my hip come down towards the floor. So this is an active pigeon pose. You're going to do 10 per side, warming up our hips just a little bit more. All right, once you're done, we're gonna do again, I'm gonna go 3/4 view. You're going to come into a tall plank, which is where we're going to start our push-ups. You're going to take your knee, bring it to the opposite elbow, and then shoot it back into a 3-legged dog. So mountain climber, 3-legged dog, opening up that hip and getting your chest through your arm with each rep. You're going to do 5 per side. Great. So now we're going to get into this shin box position. My knees are completely folded. One of my feet is at the bottom of my top of my leg. All right, so you're just going to do some knee switches. So I'm pivoting off of my feet onto the other side, and then I'm going to bring my hips up and reach. So pivot your knees, reach. Your shins should still be on the floor. As you reach, just your hips are coming up off the floor. So shins are still on that floor. You're going to do 10 all together. All right. Once you've done 5, you're going to sit with your legs crossed in front of you. And now we're just going to warm up our shoulder joints. So arms out to the side. And what I'm looking for here is a rotation of the shoulder joint. So if you notice, my bicep is facing the ceiling and I'm rotating from my shoulder joints to turn my bicep to face the floor. So you're going to alternate where one side comes into internal rotation while the other side is in external rotation. And you're just going to go from side to side, 10 each way, so 20 altogether. Make sure that you're trying to move from this joint here. Good. Once you've done 20 altogether, we're going to take that a little bit further and do it with bent arms. So kind of like goalposts, you're going to bring your shoulders into internal rotation, hands start to face that back wall as your palms come down, and then external rotation, biceps face the ceiling. So let's get 10 all together. Try to maintain that elbow height and not come down here, or dump your shoulder blade forward as you come into internal rotation. So 10 all together. Once you're done, you're going to meet me in a quadruped position. From here, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your back. So I'm going to actively squeeze my shoulder blades together. And then I'm going to push my shoulder blades apart, pushing the floor away into protraction. So this is retraction, where you squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then protraction as you press your shoulder blades apart. Let's get 10 nice, slow, very focused retraction and protraction. Try to actively squeeze your shoulder blades behind you rather than letting gravity pull you down. All right, so next up is a crab reach, which is to prepare us for the reverse plank by opening up our hip and also supporting our shoulder. So you're going to find yourself in this position. You should resemble an M. Notice how my fingers are pointing backwards. If that's too much for your elbow, then point your fingers towards the side. And all we're going to do is push down into the floor so that our hips are off the floor just about an inch. Then you're going to naturally shift to one side as you bring your hand towards the center of your body. So your feet are going to have to be about shoulder width apart to be able to support yourself in this position. All you're going to do is open up your hips and stretch towards the opposite side, still with a bent elbow and looking down at that hand. Then you're going to come back down to that same position. Your hips don't touch down onto the floor. They hover before your next rep. So get 5 reps all together. Maintaining your balance throughout your 5 reps. Then you're going to switch sides. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is the reverse plank. And on the workout, we're holding for 30 seconds, but this is a warm-up, reverse plank. So we're going to hold this one for 15 seconds. So just watch me. I'm going to try to show you from a 3/4 view. I'm going to take the same position I did for the crab reach with my hands either pointing straight back or at my sides. And now with my legs straight and my heels digging into the floor, I'm going to raise my hips up off the floor and try to really push down into the floor with my hands, keeping my chest nice and tall. So for the workout, you're gonna try to hold that between 20 and 30 seconds. Wait, Ann, I'm gonna start the clock. I need to start the clock. We're at, now we're going to hold it for 15 seconds. All right, so everybody in your position and go, lift, good. You have to fire all your back muscles, squeeze your glutes, try to get that chest nice and tall. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great. All right, let's go over, before we do our wall squats, let's go over just the push-up position. So I like to see spread fingers so that you have more surface to support yourself. And I'm trying to grab the floor with my fingers. We're going to start in a tall plank position. So abs are on. Notice how my hips, I'm sticking my butt out. I want you to tuck your butt under. And automatically that'll shorten the distance between your rib cage and your hips so that your abs will be engaged. All right, so we're going to hold this for 5 seconds and then you're going to relax. All right, so get in your plank position. And go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So from that position, you're now going to lower yourself with control. So at a certain point, there's a tendency to do this. Try not to do that and maintain your tight abs. So tight abs at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from there, you're just going to pick yourself up any way you can or do a push-up. All right, so we're not going to do, we will do a 5-second plank hold, and then I'm going to start to count down and you're going to lower yourself to a count of 5 to the floor. All right, plank position and go. 5, 4, still holding, and 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. Good. So that is the push-up that we're doing today. We're doing 4 sets of 5 of those. Then the reverse plank. Let's go over the wall squat. So I'm going to just move my computer for a sec. So the wall squats, you're going to come as close to the wall as you can while maintaining position. So I have pretty good flexibility. I'm gonna start far away. I'm about a foot's distance away from the wall, the length of my foot. So I'm gonna start from there. I'm going to get into my squat stance. My arms are above me, and I'm going to do 5 seconds down. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to stand. If that distance is fairly easy for you, you're going to come closer. But No part of your body should touch the wall as you descend. Let's warm up our squats before we practice our wall squats. So everybody get into your squat stance. Shoulder width apart, either feet facing forward or slightly turned out. We're gonna do 3 counts, down, 3 count, hold. Your focus is to maintain that upright torso. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, hold, 2, 3, stand up. Good. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. All right. So now we're going to do it for a 5 count with a 5 count hold. Try to get your hips lower than your knees. So hip crease should be either parallel or just below your knee in that position. If you can't maintain an upright torso, then your squat will be a little bit higher. That's the most important thing to me, is to keep an upright torso in this position. All right, 5 counts down. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. So for the wall squats, if your wall is somewhere far away, I obviously am not going to be able to see you. That's fine. But I want to do these 4 sets all together, starting with the push-up. So if you guys are ready to do the push-ups, 5 seconds down, 5 second plank, 5 seconds down, 5 times. All right, let's do this. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm going to put my metronome. Can you guys hear my metronome if I put it on? Have you heard it in the past? All right, so let's start. Everybody, you're doing 5 planks, 5 push-up. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. 5 count, hold, 5 count eccentric. Good. All right, let's shake it out a little bit. You're gonna need those arms for the reverse plank. All right, let's get into our plank positions. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, stop licking the couch. 15 seconds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great. All right, so for the tempo wall squats, if you need to walk away, that's fine. Your count of 5 seconds down, 5-second hold. All right, go ahead. Little bit slower, Anne. Nice, you guys. All right, I'm gonna do a 30-second break before our next push-up. Okay, you have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. I think, oh, okay, there you are. Your screen froze and I couldn't figure out whether you were still doing it or not. All right, hang on, let me switch clocks. All right, reverse plank, 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds in. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, tempo wall squats. Whenever you're ready. All right, 30-second break. Amy, I want you to elevate your push-up because the last half you're just kind of collapsing. So I think it would be better if you elevate, you'd get more control. All right, let's do it. Good, Liz. Good. All right. Reverse plank. 3, 2, 1, go. Hips nice and high. 10 seconds. Dig your heels into the floor and relax. Good. All right, wall squats. Liz, try widening your feet just a tad. You may be able to get your hips a little bit lower. Does that feel comfortable? Okay. Good. 30-second break. So this will be the last set of these 3 movements, and then we'll go over the Metcon. Amy, how were your wall squats? Okay. Okay. You have 5 seconds. Let me switch over to my metronome. Okay, whenever you're ready. All right. Last set of reverse planks. Great. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep pushing that floor away to maintain that high hip and also high chest position. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, last set of tempo squats. All right. Everybody look good. Let's go over this Metcon. So 8-minute AMRAP, 8 Renegade Rows. So let me show you what a Renegade Row is. It's usually done with 2 dumbbells, but I know some of you only have 1 dumbbell. That's fine. You're going to be on 1 dumbbell and then the other in your regular push-up position. So it's going to be 3 points of contact. So I like to take a wide foot stance. So I'm going to bring out my legs wider than normal. And what I'm going to do is row. So if you notice, as I'm rowing, my hips aren't shifting from, this is not a very good Renegade row. I'm going to show you from the front. See how wide my feet are? I don't know if you can see that. They're wider than shoulder width apart. And I'm trying to maintain a stable position as I am in the 3 points of contact. So what we're going to do first is do it without weight. And Amy, you're going to do this without weight. All I want you to do is this, because it's really a stability exercise. It's not really a rowing exercise. So let's do 8 per side. You're only going to have to do 4 per side for the workout, 8 in total. I would break it up. You can break it up any way you want to. You can alternate. So you can do this, right? Or you can do 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, okay? Those of you who have weights, then obviously you're gonna do 8 all on one side for 1 round and then do the other side on the next round. Does that make sense? Okay, 8 push-ups. So you guys, I want you to do elevated push-ups just because I want you to keep your abs on. I don't want snaky push-ups. So wherever you're doing push-ups, do 4 push-ups for now as your warm-up for the Metcon. on the push-ups, I do want you guys to have your chest touch whatever you're doing your push-ups to. So if you're doing push-ups to your couch, I want you to try to get your chest to your the cushions of your couch. So, goblet squats, the only thing that's going to be different is you're going to hold a weight. I don't know what weight you have, Amy. I know you have a 25. So the goblet hold is just holding it like this, right? Like a goblet. And that'll force you to maintain an upright torso. I shouldn't see you drop the goblet forward. So you're maintaining an upright torso, keeping the head of your dumbbell close to your chest. All right, let's do 4 goblet squats as a warm-up. Liz, is that going to be too light for you? You can hold 2 dumbbells in like a front rack if you want to. Okay, it's cool. And what do you have, your dumbbells, or do you have a kettlebell? Okay, cool. All right. So grab a piece of paper and a pen to keep track of your rounds and reps. All right. Okay, so I'm going to keep a running clock for 8 minutes. Your first move is the Renegade Row. And you should know how you're going to do that now. Followed by 8 push-ups and then 8 goblet squats. As you know, 8 minutes can be a long time. So don't burn yourself out on the first 1 or 2 rounds, because you must keep going. All right. I shouldn't really see you. This is not terrible. So there should be like no gasping for air at any point. And it's also a short enough workout that, you know, you're not like huffing and puffing too badly. All right. So let me just get my clock. All right.
Excuse me, Noya. The rows, is it 4 and 4 or 8 in total or 8 on each side?
Hang on. What, the Renegade Rows?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a dumbbell, right? So you can either do 8 all on one side or 4 and then switch the dumbbell over and 4, whichever you want to do. Okay. So if you do 8 all on one side, in the next round, you're going to do it on the other side. All right. Any more questions? All right, cool. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Liz. You guys are 2 minutes in. Good, Amy. Good, Anne. Liz, a little bit lower. Good. Okay, you guys, you're halfway in. Good, Liz. Great, you guys, you have 2 minutes left. "90 seconds. Don't stop moving. One minute. "30 seconds. All right, you guys, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Who got more than 8 rounds? More than 8 rounds. Did you get close to 8 rounds?
I was on my 8th.
Cool. Nice, Amy. How about you, Liz?
Yeah, I just finished 8.
Cool. All right. Let's cool down just a little bit. You're going to start in a modified child's pose. So I'm curling my toes underneath me, and I'm going to sit back on my heels and really reach forward. From there, I'm going to come up into my, come up with my hips high, and I'm going to roll my spine almost like I'm doing a cat-cow, shifting my weight forward into an upward dog. Then I'm just going to bring my hips back into that starting position. So here it is again. From a modified child's pose, I'm going to bring my hips up, curl my spine like a cat-cow, shift my weight forward, upward dog, and then back to start. Let's do 6 nice and easy reps. Once you're done, you're going to come face the floor, and you're going to take this Y position. So arms not out here, but up here in a Y. So one arm is going to be in a Y position. The other arm is going to be in a push-up position. And all you're going to do is push your chest away from the floor so that your chest is facing the side wall, and then back down. So nice and easy. You should feel a stretch on your pecs. 5 per side.